Let's get right to it. Dot told you this 20 years ago. So here we go.
Show this. Somebody emailed this to me, so I want y'all to pay close attention. This is P. Diddy. He's up in the club, you know, look like he talking to his man, you know what I'm saying? Discussing business deals, couple of mil, you know, niggas talking big money. Then, they got a little closer and shit. Damn! So they partying now, you know what I'm saying? And I thought maybe something happened. I said, you know, maybe it was the way they shot the photo, but I ain't never gonna be that close to something else. For no reason whatsoever. Me and something that ain't so I'm trying to figure out, you know, I don't know what the fuck happened. Then the shit got here. This shit is crazy. Yeah, but this is what's going on when we're not watching. Hey, thug loving.
Diddy Licious. Diddy Licious.
So somebody sent me that, so I wanted to kind of just share. This is what he would like to be, you know.
What I need y'all to do in this moment is everybody stand up and give a well round of applause for my man, my brother, Black
I'm a real sensitive dude, so that really touches my heart and my soul. For people to come out real quick, I gotta do something really quick. Really quick.
All right,
I know Sonetta's gonna be upset with me for a second, but I gotta do this, Sonetta, so
no, go ahead, brother.
work with me. It is in this book. Public Enemy was the first one to really come out and make me feel like, you know what I'm saying, the sound of those drums. You know what I'm saying? When you heard that shit, Welcome to the Telephone, and that shit said dun 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 dun, and that shit came on like that. Chuck said, I got so much trouble on my mind, refuse to lose. Here's your ticket. Then the drum again. And when them drums went off, all my chakras was open. I was standing at attention. Shit. Chuck, after that, Chuck could have said, kill all these motherfuckers. Give me a shovel. Go to the lower level. And I would turn around and started whipping white people's ass. That's how powerful that music is. You see what I'm saying? Along with that message, it was the music and the message that came on top of it. Was real serious. So I like to, you know, pick up Griff for that kind of shit, man. I've been at the concerts, you know what I'm saying, and he did commanding the S1Ws. Right, yeah. I came back to my hood like, yo, I'm ready to tear somebody up for frame, boy. So that's just how that shit works. Want to keep that real. All right, let me get this going real quick. iPod technology. Yeah, shit. Yeah. 2 iPods. Motherfucker coming through the party got a bag on his shoulder. Like it sound like what the turntables. We need somebody to go out and get the records.
No more tapping into the light post.
No more tapping into the light post. That shit is gone. All right, here we go. I wanted to play something. All right.
By faith, they hypnotized and shout, the trade were loud, but got you feeling all loose. Wake up.
Sing God.
All right, everybody be cool.
Hey, look.
All right. Okay, where will I start? Okay. I know this is gonna really bug out the ancestors or the elders, but I gotta do it really quick. I gotta throw this up here real quick. I'm gonna explain it. I'm gonna explain it because I don't want you to think I'm up here because my people know I don't drink. That was the bugged out thing when people saw my DVD, and I'm don't drink. If I get one drink, 1.5, niggas gotta take me home. I bought a Heineken and it stayed in my fridge for 6 months. I don't know why I bought it, I just bought it and shit. So, but what I noticed was, the thing about hip hop is, it's a vibrational frequency. You know what I'm saying? And if you're not on that frequency, you can't really tap in to teach these kids.
That's right.
These kids is drinking Henny, they puffing L's, they listening to music. That's a vibrational frequency. Now our elders who are trying to teach these young boys, you know what I'm saying, some things about themselves are not on that vibrational frequency. So what happens is, it sounds like this. Wah 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 wah. That's what the shit sounds like. When the elders is coming to try to teach you something in the hood and you sitting there, you know what I'm saying, you got your bottles bubbling, you don't think they know what time it is. They know what time it is, but because they're on a different vibrational frequency, a lot of times we don't make that connection. You know what I'm saying? So I bought that bottle of Hennessy. A brother named Panic, who do lectures, I watched one of his tapes and he had the bottle of Hennessy there and it clicked. I said, you know what? I'm gonna create a stage prop. Because I'm trying to go in the bowels of hip hop. I'm trying to reach brothers that normally I couldn't reach. So I bought the bottle of Hennessy, and if you notice, if you watch my DVD, the first one, I picked up the same drink about 12 times and never even put it in my mouth. Don't get me wrong, I had a drink or two, but I was drinking the water. If you notice, go back and watch the DVD, I kept doing like this, putting the shit down, doing like this, putting the shit down, because I was fronting. I'm just gonna keep it real. I was fronting, and I was drinking the water, diluting it. But when the tape hit the hood, it immediately broadcast on a frequency that young cats could understand. They immediately saw the bottle of Henny and immediately tuned me in. And the DVD is 7 hours. And they watched the whole thing, 6.5, 7 hours. And they watched the whole thing.
Yeah, that's it.
You follow me? So I said I'm gonna stick with that tradition somewhat. Don't get me wrong, I'm swift and changeable. So the next time you see me, I might be on some FOI shit. All depending who I'm trying to reach. I'm just keeping it real.
That's right.
You follow me? So I'm gonna broadcast on this frequency because I want this tape to go to the fellas in the hood who have potential, because we all have potential. Not the ones, don't get me wrong, who sitting around drunk all goddamn day and, you know, smoking all day and ain't gonna do nothing. But the ones who have that potential. The ones who in the studio who use that shit to tap in, because you can tap in if you know what you're doing and how you're using it. So I want to be real clear with that, because I'm not gonna be on a corner like this. I'm trying to reach the people. I need help and shit, my damn self. So no, we won't do that. With that said, I want to do a libation to all the hip-hop ancestors, the ones who came before us and all that. But I want to do it a little different today, because I don't have a drummer here, so I bought some ultimate break beats. Now these break beats are the original primal break beats from back in the day. Back in the park when you was break dancing and you was a graffiti writer, and if the spirit hits you, shit, get up and start some shit. All right? I want to be clear with that. There's not a lot of sound to it, but so just relax. Ladies and gentlemen, we got the honey drippers in the house tonight.
We have the honey drippers in the house tonight.
Let me ask you something.
Ladies and gentlemen, the honey drippers in the house tonight.
Give me a copy of that DVD.
Today, right?
This is what's this turntable.
That's what's missing.
The DJ was nice, on time. State by catching the beat and keeping the beat on time, and you was able to express yourself.
That's right.
Serious. That's what's missing in hip hop.
Where
It's actually 53 break beats on this particular joint right here.
Oh, I gotta get a copy of that.
And it's crazy. It's crazy, but I wanted to do that because that takes me back to a time when hip hop was real.
Yeah.
Takes me back to a time when it was about peace, unity, love, and having fun. You know what I'm saying? When the gods, and I call them gods for a reason. I put a lot of terminology in this book that a normal hip hop person wouldn't put in because I want you to connect to who we are. This is who we are. So if I call the Bronx the Atlantis of hip hop, I want you to go, damn, why would he say Atlantis? And go study about Atlantis. You know what I'm saying? We are the gods. Period. My Lightner came into the hood years ago and told me that. You know, your first when you was a 5%er and shit. Remember that shit? He said, yo, you God, that was the most profound thing that anyone has ever told me because no matter what happened in the rest of my life, as long as I don't lose that as a foundation, I'm good. I can study any and everything knowing that I'm God. And back then, I'm going to keep it real because, you know, you couldn't eat pork and shit. But my mom said, nigga, you going to eat these pork chops? Your ass don't starve. I fronted for a little while and shit. I said, nah, I'm out because I'm God. I can't be eating no pork. She said, all right, well, you know, you can eat this shit or you can go to bed. Shit started smelling real good. Fuck, I gotta be God tomorrow. Get these goddamn pork chops. You know what I'm saying? Just keeping it real. You know what I'm saying? Then you came over, you know, you followed your, you know, the laws and all that. But at that particular time, so what I want to do now is just pour a little liquor out for my dead homies, my hip hop homies, since we dealing with hip hop right now. You know what I'm saying? So, Tupac.
Right. I said.
Biggie.
I said.
Freaky Ty.
I said.
ODB.
I said.
Big L.
I said.
Big Pun.
I said.
Left Eye.
I said.
Aaliyah.
Skylar Rock.
Skylar Rock. Cowboy. I missed him last time. I meant the Cowboy.
Money Ray.
Money Ray. From the Cold Crush Brothers. Eazy-E. Jam Master Jay. All right, to each and all those homies, the ones who paved the way for hip hop, to names that we know and don't know, to the female energy who paved the way for hip hop who passed away. I shake it. We don't want to be on that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? For those, even if you just carried the records, you carried the crates, if you made some kind of contribution to hip hop, not shit hop, hip hop, we want to say peace to you. And we'll throw that over. Let me not put that near. Let me put it over here. Because me and Sonetta get into a fight, I spill something on that goddamn. Okay, now. Maybe I should get some notes out or something. All right, listen. I love old school hip hop. But I hate these new school cats who don't pay homage to the elders who paved the way for them to get paid. I love old school MCs that know when their time has come and gone. But I hate these old school MCs who walk around here with a chip on their shoulder like somebody owed them something because they used to write a few rhymes back in the day. You know what I'm saying? I love original MCs, but I hate these fake ass rappers who steal your ideas, concepts, style, energy for them to get paid. I love real gangsters, but I hate gangster rappers. You know what I'm saying? I love an MC that can spit an ill 16 bars, whether he's on wax or on the corner. But I hate these corny ass rappers who only rhyme about being behind bars like that's some kind of badge of honor. I love female MCs who can hold their own with the mic. But I hate these female rappers who go double platinum using their sexuality to do so. Ass and tits, double platinum. I love the fact that hip hop is making a whole lot of money these days. But I also hate the fact that the only ones really getting paid is white people, corporate America. I love the fact that the greatest MC of all time is a black man. But I hate the fact that the greatest selling rapper of all time is a white man. I love producers that just produce. But I hate these producers who want to get on the mic now and shit. See that shit? I hate that shit with a passion. I love black CEOs who stay behind the scenes. But I hate these black CEOs who come up in front and want to outshine their own artists. You know what I'm talking about? I love an MC with a little bit of spirituality. You know what I'm saying? But I hate these rappers who get on records, kill people, sell poison to their neighborhood, hate their women, win a Grammy for the shit, step on stage and say, I'd like to thank God. I love hip hop, but I hate shit hop.
That's right.
I love hip hop,
That's right.
but I hate shit hop. I love MCs back in the day who had like one gold front. You know, I thought that was kind of But I hate these ignorant ass niggas with a mouthful of platinum. You can't even speak to these niggas without going blind and shit. I hate that shit with a passion. I love MCs that keep it real. But I hate these fake ass rappers who get on Yo MTV cribs. It ain't their crib.
That's right.
Driving these fly ass cars. It ain't their cars. And these niggas is fronting in their videos. I hate that shit with a passion. I love hip hop during a time when it was diversified. You know what I'm saying? But I hate the fact now you gotta be a gangster rapper before you can get signed. I love MCs that can hold their own album down by themselves. But I hate these rappers who got 15 other rappers on their album doing duets, and he only got 2 solo songs on his album and shit. I love reggae music, and I love Latin music. But I hate reggaeton. I love Jay-Z, but I hate Jehovah. I love Nas, but I hate Escobar. I love Beyonce. Well, shit, I love Beyonce. I love the Get Rich or Die Trying album, but I hated the Massacre. You know what I'm saying? I love the DJ, but I hate these rappers who get on stage and perform with a DAT machine. What part of the game is that? I love DJ Clue, DJ Kid Capri, and DJ Brucey B. But I hate the fact now that everybody and their mother got out a mix CD now. Everybody. Motherfucker might be selling cookies. Yo, I got a mix CD for cookies. I love hip-hop magazines that really break down the culture of hip-hop. But I hate these magazines that all these ads in it and shit. You gotta turn 40 pages before you can get to the damn editorial. I hate that. I love rap groups or hip hop groups, but I hate when you got 15 niggas on stage and nobody know what the fuck they doing and shit. Shit is chaos. Back in the day, one microphone could be 5 MCs on stage, and they flowed in harmony. They all passed the mic, and the shit was like unison. You know what I'm saying? I love an MC who can tell about his life and be real about it. You know what I'm saying? But I hate these rappers who feel like getting shot is like a badge of honor. Ain't nothing cool about that shit. I love conscious MCs. But I hate these rappers who front like they conscious. This nigga, I'll be conscious on Tuesday. I hate rappers with a passion. I love MCs, but I hate rappers. I love hip hop, but I hate shit hop. I said I love hip hop, but I hate shit hop. I love Queen Latifah, the MC. Ladies first, ladies first. But I hate Queen Latifah, the actress. Y'all seen this shit, bringing out the house and all that? I hate that. And I definitely hate Dana Owens, the singer. Fuck she was thinking about that shit. I love Ice Cube, the revolutionary MC. But I hate Ice Cube, the comedian. This nigga's a comedian now. This shit is crazy. I love an MC who's got versatility, but I'm not with all the rock/rap albums. I'm not with that collabo shit right there. I love a hip-hop video that's original. But I hate all these producers producing the same video over and over again like it's Groundhog Day or some shit. You dance, you show the ice, you pour these bottles of Cristal, and action. I hate that shit. I love FUBU. I just hate the fact that it's not for us and by us. More like Jubu or some shit. You know what I'm saying? I love real hip hop. That's all I'm saying. I love hip hop, but I hate shit hop. And with that said, I'm gonna get into my lecture and show you why I love hip hop and why I hate shit hop. All right, let's get going. Y'all right?
Yeah. Right.
All right, cool. Let's get to work. Hip hop, a weapon of mass distraction. That's the title, Decoding the Matrix of Hip Hop Part 2. All right, hip hop versus shit hop, big difference. All right, the true esoteric power of hip hop. We'll get into that because we all possess something special about us. It don't matter what music genre is on the planet, we can manifest the God within us. Hip hop, the new terrorists. Griff was just breaking some of this down on how you rap groups are going to be considered terrorists in a little while. How to raise your hip hop vibration frequency. That's what we're going to be working with. All right, let me get some agua going and shit. Okay, another thing, I want to be real. If you like Hennessy and you want a little taste, don't be afraid.
Feel free.
Feel free. All right? As a matter of fact, I'm gonna send this back that way. For those who, I mean, you gotta be who you are. And see, what happens is, that's why these hip hoppers relate to these rappers, because these rappers do what they do to a certain degree, so they can relate. The only difference is, when these rappers, if they in the hood and they really from the hood and they rhyming about the struggle and you relate to them, that's cool. Then they get out of the hood and then they still rhyming like they in the hood. That's what stagnates your growth. Don't get out of the hood and now you rhyming about, I'm on the struggle, I'm on the grind, I'm still moving keys. No, you're not. You are corporate now. You hang out with a whole different bunch of people now. And I hate when rappers do that because it's all about forward progress. Just come from out of the hood, and when you're moving forward, that's an example I want to follow. But when you get out of the hood, but you keeping me in the hood, and you keeping me focused on shit that's going on in the hood, that's like vampirism. That's dangerous shit. The only true law that you break is when you impede on somebody else's spiritual path. Alright? All this other shit don't matter. When you impede on somebody else's spiritual path, it's a price to pay for that. Alright. Thank you, thank you. Did you pass some cups in the back there?
You gave some back
You
there?
might want to drink out of. Alright. Alright, we'll start here. Tukey, the originator of West Coast rap. Believe it or not, because they all talking about they was OGs. This was a real OG.
Right.
And niggas is rapping on records, they fronting. He actually taking heads. Alright, so this would be, if I wanted to chronicle what gangster rap was all about, this is a brother who lived all that kind of stuff. Not saying he's guilty with what happened and all that, because I'm about to break down some stuff. They had no witnesses, no evidence, no nothing. He got taken out by the Terminator.
Right? Yeah. Break it down.
Okay, let's keep it real. Terminator versus the Predator. And that's the way they, portrayed him to be the Predator. And Schwarzenegger was also in the Predator. Hunting down this man. It's all depending on how you see the shit. Okay? Now, they executed him on December 13th. As our elders always teach us, watch them numbers. Alright? 13. He was scheduled for execution at 12:01. 12 and 1 is 13. On the East Coast, it was 3:01. You still got your 3 and the 1, and that's 13. And when I broke down the Terminator, I had 13 letters. But that's what Schwarzenegger, the Terminator. He was prosecuted by a judge and a jury. That's 13. Judge and 12 juries. Let's just keep it real. So all this shit is lined up. And I wanted to read a few things from a brother Mutua from out of St. Louis. It's a brother, I don't know his whole name because it's real complicated. It's like a tongue twister, but his name is Brother Mutua. He sent me some notes and stuff. He's got a new book coming out called The Nigger Frequency. And it's called The Nigger Frequency, How the Black Man and Woman Allow Whitey to Steal Their God Vibration. Okay? Now, I'm going to throw out his address on the tape so that we'll have it. Mutwa is MUTWAZEZSIKASAE. Yeah, it's a tongue twister. Okay, Mutwa. MUTWAZEZSIKASAE. WAZE ZSIKASAE. P.O. Box 63037. Again, P.O. Box 63037, St. Louis, Missouri, or Misery, as I like to say. 63163 is the area code. 63163. And this book is the nigga frequency. Yeah. How the black man and black woman lost their vibration, or let white people steal their God vibration. And that's key, because what I'm gonna break down a little later is when foreign people start speaking your language and you allow them to ride your frequency, they begin to control you on a physical lane. So we want to know why white people got us locked down in hip hop, because they stole the shit already. They are on our vibration, so to speak, or they trying to steal our vibration. All right, let me just break down a few things that I thought were very potent. The brother's name was Alfred Coward, the one who testified against him. Alfred Coward, just like it sounds, fucking Coward.
Correct name.
All right, he was the only supposed witness that the state had in the entire case, and he has been granted immunity. According to Martin, he gave Coward immunity because he was the least responsible and unarmed. Thus, he was portrayed to the jury as a person not in the habit of carrying a firearm. However, he had a long line of gun charges on his rap sheet, which included armed robbery and carrying firearms. And this is their number one witness. This nigga's a criminal. Now, if I'm a criminal, I want to get off. Yeah, that nigga, Sonetta did that shit. He did that shit. Yes, he did.
That's right. That's
When
what
am I
they do.
getting out? I'm immune? Yeah, he did that shit. He did that shit. The second accomplice, Tony Sims, never testified at Williams' trial. He received a life prison term. All right. The third alleged accomplice, known as Darrell, also did not testify. No one knows where he is to this day. Police recovered Williams' shotgun 2 days after the motel murders. They said James Garrett, a con man, pulled it from under his bed. Sure he did. So this con dude pulled the gun from under Williams' bed and all that old bull. And to make a long story short, they didn't have no evidence, no DNA, no nothing. You know what I'm saying? So this is real, you know, and this brother was redeeming himself, putting out books, they not with all that shit. You know what I'm saying? They sending a clear message. This gang shit, which they started, let's keep it real, they started this shit. They allow a motherfucking barbarian, Conan the Barbarian, to take our brother out like that. And you know, Schwarzenegger Pops was down with the SS. And Schwarzenegger is known to be saying that he was proud of Hitler.
Right?
Okay? He was proud of Hitler. And that's not the first time they met before. Tukey and Schwarzenegger used to work out at the same gym. A lot of people don't know that. And when Schwarzenegger saw this guy's arms, he was like, those are not arms, those is legs. So this is not some by chance shit. It may seem like it's by chance. Not by chance. Alright, let's get into this shit. Cause this is what it's gonna boil down to. You rappers with the guns and I'm a thug and I'm a gangster, they already got your box laid out. They already got your box laid out for you. They're just waiting to slide your pitch in. Especially with all this Patriot Act shit. Trust me, I'm gonna break it all down to you where this shit is heading. This is real serious. Now the source, they did a real in-depth article on it. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was a pretty decent article and so forth and so on about the ones who was behind bars, but then they did the follow-up because it was more people. Couldn't fit all this shit on the cover. They might have to do a whole damn issue, front to back, number niggas in prison.
Part 2.
And it's funny because there's a lot in the name. Beanie Siegel, state property.
Right.
Now he's property to the state. Cassidy, when I think Cassidy, I think Butch Cassidy. Motherfucker was firing guns, murdering people. That he up on charges. C Murder. It says C Miller, but he was calling himself C Murder. He's up on murder charges. Black Rob, that's my man. He black and he rob motherfuckers. He's gonna keep it real. No, he real with that shit. I know him.
Black Rob.
Niggas be in the front and this shit. Everything that brother's talking about, he lived it. I will say that much, just to keep that real. All right, I can't really show. I mean, this picture didn't come out as good as I wanted it to because I'm not good at PowerPoint shit yet, you know. But it's different laws and different sections dealing with this Patriot Act, and they starting to line up. You know what I'm saying? They starting to fuck with people. You're considered a gang member if you have knowledge of criminal activity and or resist it. I don't know what that says. The authorities decide how much you know about it, or so-called. You know, so you considered a gang if you know about this shit. And we all know what the thugs. We all know somebody who's trying to thug. So we all get, we all fucked up right now. So I wanted to break that down because it's all about the state property.
What's it say for New York?
For New York, I can't. Although there were recently blah blah blah. I didn't really scan it really good.
Oh, okay.
So I really can't tell. G Unit or GU not source. See, the reason I put this up is because when major corporations start arguing with each other and shit, they be telling the truth. You gotta pay attention. Like when the source is against XXL, a lot of truth come out. I don't take sides in it, but I sit back and these stories about payola was real serious. Yeah. Funk Master Flex and all of them getting all that money. This was real serious issue. You know what I'm saying? That they broke down, so I thought that was real important. Oh, why you gotta put a nigga on the back cover? This cartoon received a lot of flack. A lot of flack. Nigga. Why? You know what I'm saying? But what I noticed when I watched it, he was dropping a lot of science in every issue. It may be real subtle, but he dropped it. Talked about FEMA, 911, black man, Jesus was black, a lot of stuff. And even the white dude, because the pop's name is Freeman. Yeah. The white dude in one issue said to him, "Is there a problem-free man?" You know what I'm saying? So they dropping subtle shit. Don't allow the nigga shit over the top to not let you watch it.
They broke down the thug homoism.
Oh,
last
I'm gonna get to
episode.
that.
Kissing each other.
They broke down the thug homo in the last episode.
Gangstalicious.
That's right. That's right.
Gangstalicious.
Get that out.
This was the best episode.
That's right.
And I was watching it with my 12-year-old son.
That's right.
And what happened is, it was one time when he was in the trunk of the car, and he said, the Gangstalicious dude said, "Yo, man, I want to become a gangster rapper. I've been listening to Ice Cube, man." You know what I'm saying? And Little Riley said, "You mean the guy that makes family movies was a gangster rapper?" And that's critical because we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about how you can come out one way, and when all the smoke cleared, you a comedian. You move from a goddamn revolution, a gangster rapper.
Black Korea and all that.
White people feared you. When you look at Ice Cube's eyes, he scared the shit out of people. So he went from a gangster rapper to a revolutionary rapper once he came east and got with PE.
Right.
He met
To
with
a
Kanye.
goddamn comedian.
Right.
So white people used to fear him, now they laugh at him.
Yeah.
And it's just that subtle. Even though he in Hollywood, it's just that subtle. That's how they convert that energy. If they fear you, give you a goddamn TV show.
Black Dot.
Yes.
He was with Khalid Muhammad for a minute.
That's right.
Ice Cube.
Yeah.
Ice Cube.
That certificate.
If white people fear you, they will just give you a goddamn sitcom. And all of a sudden, you become a goddamn comedian.
LL Cool J.
LL Cool J. But even though he wasn't revolutionary, Bill Cosby.
Because they feared Queen Latifah when she came out with Ladies First. They said, "No, we gotta give this sister a sitcom.
Right.
Make her sit down from all that Ladies First stuff."
Exactly. So when you cross over, you change your your frequency, and you start vibrating with other people on some other shit. You'll be like, "Damn, I can't believe I'm a goddamn comedian now." That's how subtle that shit is. So in the chaos, there is a little order inside this cartoon. Pay attention, get past all the niggerism shit, which don't bother me anyway. I'm gonna keep it real. When you let other motherfuckers pull your trigger, push your buttons, nigger, and you get, I know we've been traumatized by it, but we gotta start internalizing that shit. That's why we changed the vibration of the word to nigger. You know what I'm saying? And it pisses a lot of people off, but don't let these white people sit there and push your buttons. Cause they call you. I'm gonna whip a white nigga's ass, motherfucker's ass anyway. He ain't even gotta say nigga. If that's the excuse I gotta use to jump on his ass,
That's right, brother.
That don't make no sense. You follow me?
Doc.
Yes.
But you know what they're doing? They're letting the other races know that these people are animals. If they call themselves niggas, bitches, and hoes,
Then you can do it.
thank you. And then not only that, why go save them if they stuck on the bridge in New Orleans?
Exactly.
Because they're only animals, they call themselves animals.
Exactly. And they use that, the videos and all that, when you say, yo, I'm keeping it real, nigga, you know what I'm saying, my niggas and shit, they use that shit against you. I broke down in my book, on the 33rd chapter, keep that in mind, the 33rd chapter, I broke down how we in a real world, into a real world, R-E-A-L, they changed that shit to R-E-E-L. Real quick on your ass by throwing you in videos, and that shit ain't real. That shit is on a reel. It's not real. So, from the architects of hip hop, Def Jam University, State of Mind, you know what I'm saying? That kind of shit. Def Jam. Had to throw my boy up here. Rick Rubin, the architect. Jay-Z said it in the Black album. He said, this is the architect. So I just wanted to bring up the architect. I don't know if he got in his hand.
You ever seen him?
But his ass, in that video, his ass was chanting and shit. He had the book of white magic and black magic.
Yes, he did.
Okay, now it don't matter if you believe in that shit. They do. And they using your magic against you. You better believe it. This motherfucker scared me. If my son don't want to go to sleep at night, I'm just gonna put this bitch. Go to sleep. Rick Rubin, come get your ass. Sandman and shit. And that's his boy, Jimmy I.V., the head of the Church of Satan and shit. Alright, he controlling 50 Cent on them. All of them. Dre, 50, Eminem. This man, who used to be a rock and roll, bands and shit. Alright? The head of the Church of Satan, I said it. Jimmy Iovine.
Say it again.
The head of the Church of Satan.
That's right.
Inner scope. And this is what hip hop has become. You know. It's about rims, they spinning and shit, you know. They spinning, nigga. Cars and watches. Now I'm not saying like I'm a player hater. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to keep it real. You know what I mean? I don't want to be coming up here breaking down this information and they just say you just a player hater. You know what I'm saying? Because I got ice. I got ice. You know what I mean? Might be in my drink and shit though, but I got ice. You know what I'm saying? Fuck these rappers. Fuck all these rappers. That's what I'm talking about. You can get one of those watches too. This shit. His vision is blurred. He's showing you now. He confused shit. He can't even look you in the eyes. You know what I'm saying? He torn between two worlds, all depending on how you look at it. He from Buckhead. That might as well say fuckhead. That might as well be saying fuckhead. This motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
You got the ice right there.
Yeah, he got the ice.
He's back to gangster now, right?
Shit, I don't fucking know.
He the Reverend no more. He gangster now.
Gangsta again.
He gangster again.
Yeah, he gangster now. He down with
He was
G-Unit.
playing, then went to Reverend, now he gangster.
He down with G-Unit. This shit is crazy. Y'all better pay attention. Christian rappers going bad. When keeping it real goes wrong. This shit right here.
He's G-Unit now.
Okay, that's him again. You know, a lot of these rappers under Christian banner. You know what I'm saying? You'll see them with the cross and all that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? They kill a bunch of motherfuckers and thank God. You know, these dudes right here. And he up in the church on Sunday. Saturday, he in the club doing it up. Yeah, bitch, you know what I'm saying? Let's get down, money. Sunday, he in the church.
Those the ears.
But that's just like the regular pastor. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Let's
That's
keep
right.
it real.
But look at his head.
What's going on
And
behind
in the
him?
back,
Fire and all that kind of shit.
Going to hell. They
He
trying
going to
let you
hell.
know.
Exactly. Boom, I wanted to show this. Because it all depends how you see this shit.
There you go.
It looked like they crucifying the God on the cross. Okay, it looks like they crucifying the God on the cross. But, as our ancestors always teach us, you gotta look at shit 6, 7, 8 ways. Now, that's his weapon right there. You know what I'm saying? That amplifies his words, which is the sword. that tears all this shit down, and it's hovering at the throat chakra.
Right.
Keep it real, all depending on how you see it. Never blend in. Being God is lonely. Alright, keep it real. Being God is some lonely shit.
True.
Heading, tapping in. But I wanted to show that because 85%ers or motherfuckers who just don't know really, they get one angle of it. Right. For those who have uncovered this shit, you can see in a whole bunch of shit. We can stay on that shit for about an hour. Boom. Jam Master Jay. They still ain't found out what happened to Jam Master Jay. And it was witnesses there. And a camera. This really spooks me out because I don't really know all the details behind it. But I wanted to put this up because on my last DVD, I was a little hard on Run DMC. I love Run DMC. Let's keep that real. But during this critical analysis, when we breaking down and uncovering things from a spiritual perspective, no one is safe. I'm not talking about economics or socially. I'm dealing with this shit from a spiritual perspective. So when we go back to review shit, everybody's a suspect. Everybody. When we talk about where hip hop began to turn, I cannot ignore Run DMC. I just can't. You follow me? And it's real crazy because he was the leader. He was the head of that group.
Really?
They formed what I like to call like pyramid energy because you would always see Jam Master Jay up high. You see Run here, and you would see DMC here. That's pyramid energy. So they was definitely had an energy about them. But here's where shit gets crazy. They pushed Jam Master Jay way back. He was the head of the group that was way back. Run, who's supposed to be the spirit of the group, is really anti-spiritual. Come on, you dealing with that religion on that level. That's really not a spiritual thing in this day and time. Not saying that you can't go into a religion and find something spiritual about it. But when he got the thing on like the priest, I can't help but think about little boys and shit. I'm sorry. I can't help. And DMC was the voice. He can't even speak now. So the head, the spirit, and the voice. When pushed back, anti-spiritual, can't speak. Or can't speak the way he used to. Could just be a coincidence. I don't know. Just want to throw that out there, but coincidence is the language of our ancestors. Made that deal with them white boys, walk this way. It's a price to pay for that. Just wanted to say that. But I do love Run DMC's music and all that. But we doing a spiritual uncovering of shit. Tupac. Love Tupac. I love Tupac's honesty. I love the fact that he was who he was. And he wasn't the greatest rapper. Far from it. But you heard and you felt everything he had to say. And we're going to talk about that when we begin to speak about the vibration of your own words, the words that you speak in, the energy that those words carry when you apply that thought to them, and how they can keep this shit locked down by broadcasting over, you know what I'm saying, radio, TV, and magazine, the same vibrational frequency over us, and we start creating shit on that vibratory rate. I want to talk about that. But he expressed the dualism in him, the dual sides of himself. You know, because he was Gemini. That's the twins. Okay, so he dealt with both sides of himself. Biggie, on the other hand, never really got a chance to deal. He was Gemini too. But he never really got a chance to deal with the dual. Can you imagine fucking Chuck D with Biggie lyrics? Imagine that kind of shit. Ponder that shit. Because that was the potential. If you only saw one side of him, money, hoes, and clothes, is all the nigga knows. You see what I'm saying? But that dual essence of who he was, if he had tapped into the other side of himself, he would have been goddamn Chuck D. With that rhyme flow, oh my God, he had to go. And also, I think I was reading something recently about they really pressing Suge with this shit. They got, you know, they really gonna pursue Suge because they trying to say Suge had both of their asses killed now. I wouldn't put it past him. I'm just keeping it real. You know what I'm saying? But so now they got some new evidence that's supposed to be dropping real soon that's supposed to close this shit out. Plus, you know, his mom's got that lawsuit against their asses because they fucked up that case. Right. They withheld a lot of information about her son's case, and they said something to the range of $362 million. is what the city of LA would have to pay. So you know something gonna happen to somebody. Because white people ain't coming up off their money. Irv Gotti. Again, back to names having vibrations. You want to be Gotti? Okay. We'll take your ass to trial like Gotti. How you like that shit? And you win this time. But how many times they had to try Gotti? Until they finally got him. So you got to be careful of these names that you take on, because a lot of times you take on the energy and vibration.
Well, you see, he tried to change his name.
Oh, now you're trying to change his name. It's too late. They moved from Murder Inc. You remember the original Murder Inc. boys and Jewish boys, Bugsy Siegel and all them motherfuckers. You follow me? So now you want to change your name. It's too late for that. You on the radar now. They don't get that ass. But I thought it was a victory for hip hop in a small sense, because had they took them down for racketeering and Rico and all, they would have came and got everybody's shit. Because Jay-Z and all of them say the same shit. I was moving keys and then I flipped my shit over. And like I said last time, America was built on this shit. White people been doing this shit for years, turning that money over. But too many, see, the stench of hip hop is reaching real high now. The stench. It's like a virus now. Not hip hop, shit hop. This shit is a virus. So this shit is starting to come up. Niggas can hang out where white people hang out now. Drinking the same champagne, start a fight, anything they want to do now. It's no, because they got the money now. You know what I'm saying? So I thought it was a small victory for hip hop, because had they won that case, they coming after everybody. And with the RICO law, you know they only got to prove a dime of that shit was drug money. Their empire could be $100 million. If they can show and prove $1 of that shit was drug money, take your whole goddamn empire. The whole shit will be gone. And I applaud the ones, and to a certain degree, don't get me wrong, they still putting out nigger shit.
True.
Let's keep it real. They still putting out nigger shit. You know what I'm saying? But the potential is there to be an entrepreneur, make a little money. But don't forget who you are. And you still a nigga. Care how much champagne you bust with these people, you still a nigga. At the end of the day,
Have homo.
this shit is so crazy, I'm not even saying nothing.
On to the next slide.
I'm not even gonna say nothing. But I wanted to put y'all on to the Pink Boys. The Pink Boys, all right? I want to show y'all all the Pink Boys. Pink Boys. Now, Kanye is a deep dude. This is a deep dude. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. His music, he has the ability to see sound. And what he means by that is, he can go like this. And everybody in here has a shape about them. He has the ability to see sound. He's a genius at what he does. And if you can hear remnants of some good shit in his music. He bragged too damn much for me. But I gotta keep it real. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling his music. Now Khan or Kanye mean king. And his last name is West. So is this the king of the West? Now the reason I say that is because before his first album came out, he made a statement that I am the one the world has been waiting for. Now in the West, the only one the world has been waiting for is Jesus Christ. So is he saying he's king of the West? Then, in the book of Revelations, it also says that Jesus will return in the last days when everything is falling down. His first single was All Falls Down, followed by Jesus Walks. Just pointing it out to you. Just pointing this shit out to you. He did 3 versions of the goddamn Jesus Walks. Son, Father, and Holy Ghost. You know what I'm saying? The 3 wise men. He put out a single before the album came out, was called Through the Wire. He put that out independently on his own. And it was about his near-death experience and resurrection into hip-hop. This shit is a ritual, whether you see it that way or not. Alright, and if he's the son, Jay-Z gotta be the father. Because when the song Jesus Walk goes off, pay attention. Some mystical like music come on, and then Jay-Z come on, he say, oh baby. As if he's calling out to his goddamn son. I know what the fuck I'm talking about, man. I'm telling you. So they playing some shit on us. If we don't pay attention, that's on us. Alright, some more Pink Boys. You know what I'm saying? They all decked out pink. Now pink is the color of love and affection. What kind of love? What kind of affection? This nigga. This nigga, Andre 3000. Fucking lost his damn mind. Look at this shit. This shit here. Now, I love Outkast. Outkast, that's a good name because you're not of, what everybody else is doing. And his name is Andre 3000. Maybe we don't understand who the fuck he is now. Maybe it'll be the year 3000 before we figure this shit out. I don't know. Little Bow Wow, he down with the Pink Boys. They start him out young. Just want to show you, they start him out young. There's his father, JD. He out in Pink too. It only take one nigga to start wearing this shit. Yeah, there's the father of the Matrix, the godfather of the Matrix of hip hop. Russell. Hustle Simmons, as they call him. Yeah, there you go. Cameron started this shit. Harlem World's finest. It only take one nigga to start this shit. Niggas will wear anything. I'm gonna start wearing lime green. Come out with a hot single and start wearing lime green. Watch how many niggas start wearing lime. This is real, so I'm keeping it real. Now white boys, Ashton Kutcher, he got on pink. You really can't see it, but he dressed in pink. P-I-M-P. I wanted to show this. Somebody emailed this to me, so I want y'all to pay close attention. This is P. Diddy. He's up in the club, to look like he talking to his man, you know what I'm saying? Discussing business deals, a couple of mil, niggas talking big money. Then, they got a little closer and shit.
Damn.
So they partying now, you know what I'm saying? And I thought maybe something happened. I said, maybe it was the way they shot the photo, but I ain't never gonna be that close to something else. For no reason whatsoever. Me and something that ain't so I'm trying to figure out, I don't know what the fuck happened. Then the shit got here. This shit is crazy. Yeah, but this is what's going on. You're not watching. Damn. Thug loving.
Diddy-licious. Diddy-licious.
So somebody sent me that, so I wanted to kind of just share. This is what he would like to be, remember that Joe, you know what I'm saying? This is it, but we just saw some other shit.
That's right.
Follow me? P fucking Diddy runs the city and all that kind of shit. And then when I think about it, see, this is what I mean by vampirism. He don't really does he have an original idea. Russell Simmons started his record label. He started his, no big deal. His brothers want to. Russell Simmons started Fat Farm clothing line. He came out with Sean John. Russell Simmons came out with Def Comedy Jam. He came out with the Bad Boys of Comedy. Russell Simmons started the Hip Hop National Action Network or something. Vote or Die. Right. And that wasn't even original. Vote or Die. Malcolm X said that shit. The ballot or the bullet.
Right.
So this motherfucker tapped into some shit like it was original. He said that shit with like authority. Vote or die. So Malcolm X shit.
But they also brought that up for the 2008 election that he's going to be part of with Russell Simmons.
Of course he is. Because they was laying the groundwork for that shit with all that vote or die, Diddy runs the city shit. And somebody's bringing him up on charges with that vote or die shit because they said he was just using it to sell clothes.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So we know with that shit, whenever you see Diddy and he's promoting the cause, he's promoting Diddy. Let's keep that shit real. Check. Boom, Ludacris. Now I love Ludacris in terms of a South, a dirty South rapper, real innovative with his style. His flow is crazy.
Yeah.
But I was reading that he was gonna be the first one to do a song in Africa. You know what I'm saying? The first one over here to go to Africa and film a video. Yeah. I got excited about the shit, and the shit was pimping all over the world. I thought that was disgusting for him to go all the way. He could have did that shit in the fucking hood somewhere. If you're gonna go all the way to the motherland where we got pimped, where we been pimped, and then pimp all the resources and do pimping all over the world, that shit pissed me off. I'm ready to fight. Just want to keep that shit real. Boom. My man. Wayne Wade. Now I showed this because young rich. Simply because the NBA is trying to change all that hip hop shit now.
Yeah.
You know, you got the dress code going on. Now they're trying to tell you to bring your shorts up. Back to Dr. J days.
That's right. That's right. Yes, they
Because
are.
the shit is too hip hop now. Now, we don't just dress a certain way. Everything we do has a vibration about it. Our shorts are satin because that's the way we get down, baby. When Iverson came in the league, he was telling you, baby, this is how I get down. When you make them pull their shorts back up in the ass, niggas gonna be playing like this. Passing the ball and shit, running and shit. But what happens is this. They don't need you niggas no more. They going to get all them European players and shit who are more fundamentally sound at the game.
That's right.
They go pro at 14, 15 years old, so when they get over here at 18, 19, they're fundamentally sound. Watch this shit over the next 10, 15 years. They don't need this nigga because the stench of this shit is starting to reach up into the corporate offices. All this hip hop shit, niggas got entourages. Niggas shoot ball, he got an entourage. What kind of shit is this? What part of the game is this? But that's what's going on. Because niggas got money now.
Right.
Niggas can do what white people do, sort of. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Boom. The first thing that grabbed me about this shit, he ain't even looking at you. He can't even look me in my fucking face. He telling you it's a fraud. It's some bullshit.
That's right.
He telling you, he not looking at you, he like, yo, bro. I'm telling you. Nigga don't look me in my face when he talking to me. You know what I'm saying? You know what's up with that shit. I do that shit to my son. Where you been, nigga? Where you been? Huh? Nah, I'm saying, Dad, you know how that shit is. Look me in my face when you talk. You know all this shit is bullshit.
He ain't taking no medicine.
Not only is he not taking no medicine, he probably never had that shit.
Exactly.
Put it like this. This is just my little theory on this shit. If I want to sell Pepsi, I need a sponsor for Pepsi. You know what I'm saying? You go, you get an athlete, somebody who can sell Pepsi. If I want to sell AZT, you just can't. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you got to get you a sponsor for this shit. He became the sponsor.
Pay him real well. Pay him well.
Pay him real well. Put him in on the action. His name is Magic. You gotta keep that nigga. It's an illusion.
That's right.
Nigga name is Magic. They always leave clues with this shit. They didn't need him no more in the NBA.
Check.
He done won 5 titles, went to 9 titles, 9 championship series. Jordan couldn't fuck with that boy in his prime. Let's keep it real.
That's right.
Nobody, so they didn't need that. No, they had Jordan, and they did that shit in a ritual right in front of your face.
Right.
He passed the baton to Jordan. He's number 32. Jordan is number 23.
Check.
They won. The whole shit only went 5 games. He won 1. Jordan won 4. That's the number 5. 1991. When you reverse them numbers, 1 and 9, the reverse is 9 and 1. It's a fucking ritual.
That's right.
With this shit. Look me in my face, at least when you lie to me. All right. Is Paul one thing I need to know, is he a white boy?
Yeah. And he got a black wife.
He got a new song out with, what's her name?
Hey, he got a black wife, huh?
Ashanti.
Wow, boy, into some of that shit. But see, what fucked me up with this? Usually white boys don't do this shit.
He got his own company with that.
You know what I'm saying? Eminem, I know he got his own teeth company, but Eminem, you know he a white boy, but he stayed within a white boy vibratory frequency, basically. He'll come out and call us niggas, you know, and portrait monkeys and all that shit. But he'll jump back in that little, you know what I'm saying? And he never rhymed about keeping it real. He rhymed about keeping it real trailer park like. You know what I'm saying? What was going on in the trailer park. And I gotta respect that to a certain degree. He want, you know, salads in the trailer park, you know, that's cool because that's where you're from. This shit right here, this is what I call stealing your vibration.
That's right.
That's what my man is talking about in his book, Nigga Frequency. This is stealing your vibration. 10 years from now, 50 years down the line, you can start this. Because he'll be an old school artist, as Karis One would say.
Wow, check.
All right, I wanted to show this. Kids come here. Only because this is in the XXL magazine. This is in the back. Kids buy this magazine, but this is what they're promoting in the back of this magazine. Let me get that off the screen really, really quick. Oh! Flav!
Boston turned out.
I had to do it.
Bizarro world.
But the thing about it is, again, it's all dependent how you see the shit. First of all, he had a dog in his hand. The reverse of dog is God. Alright? Now, he used to be a star. So I got Dog Star.
Check.
Alright? Dog Star is Sirius. Planet Sirius is where the fuck we from. Alright? He's the very opposite of Sirius. This nigga's a goddamn clown.
That's right.
But he's telling you with these goddamn horns on his head that he being controlled by the devil. It's like goddamn devil horns. Like mind control, Viking shit, but it also looks like the goddamn horn. You know what's going on with that shit. So I wanted to throw that out there. And also, you gotta remember this. When you are public enemy number one, you are always public enemy number one.
That's right.
That's right.
If Griff decided he wanted to leave this shit alone and stop teaching little white girls how to play tennis, he still would be public enemy number one. They don't forget shit. Especially as many minds as public enemy woke up. You know what I'm saying? So they're always at battle with us. Put this nigga on TV, buffoon this nigga out, try to usurp some of the energy that, you know what I'm saying, Griff was putting out. Get this nigga a TV show.
Let the people know he wasn't really serious about fight the power.
Right.
You know?
That's right.
And I'm with the tarot card, the fool's card, and shit, when nigga play a fool. At first I was giving him credit, Flavors just playing a fool, tarot card and shit. This nigga's and that's him on his big ass bike.
Cartoon character.
Yeah, this nigga's goddamn cartoon character.
Oh man.
Boom. Superhead. Stephen, Corinne, or whatever. Yeah, I do this up here because a lot of these young sisters is into this kind of shit. This ain't nothing new. A lot of these young sisters now, listen, put it like this. If I had a goddamn video camera right now, I can go on 125th Street and all them goddamn chicks will show me their damn birth canal. It is no scruples to the game now. Nothing. Chicks like, oh, you got a camera? Oh, shit. And even if you're a freaky nigga, you gotta say, God damn. That shit's a little, you know, God damn. You just gonna show your shit? Sisters had turned this shit into a career. When you ask sisters if they strip back in the days, they should be like, nah, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting my money up. Now they, I strip, yeah, you know, that's what I do. They proud with this shit. And when our young sisters see this, due to the videos, up in the videos, think that that's the way of life. That's perverted sexual energy. You know what I'm saying? And they got our sisters following this kind of shit. You know what I mean? And it's real critical that we keep an eye on that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what's really going on. So I want to show that.
But you know she's wearing green, that represents the dollar.
Ah, okay, that's why I do the green basketball. Give me a little credit for the design and shit. I said she got on green. Okay, and I wanted to end that particular portion with this. You need to get this book. I so happen to have some here. For those who don't have them, get this book because it'll break down a lot of the things that are really going on inside of the book. All right. Some of the definitions of terrorism. Terrorist is a word used so often and so loosely that it has lost a clear meaning. This is a proposal to lend some clarity to the definition and thus hopefully the use of the word. Currently the term terrorist is applied to the use of force most often on the basis of whether the speaker agrees with the goal of the violence. Hence the expression, one man's terrorist is another man's freedom fighter. That's a critical statement. You could be a freedom fighter, terrorist. Fuck you up. So that's very key. Let me see, it's pretty much just really dealing with all that kind of stuff. But I want to speak briefly about vibrations and who we are. You know what I'm saying? And we must maintain a certain vibration. When I put this book out, I put the warning on the back. This book is not for everybody. You got to be vibrating on a certain frequency to get what the hell I'm talking about. So I don't really blame Jay-Z to a certain degree if he's a businessman. And he knows that if he writes a certain rhyme, it can reach 8 people or it can reach 8 million people. He's looking at it as a business. He came in, he said, I'm a hustler. So that's all I can really expect for him to do is hustle. You follow what I'm saying? But we got to be real clear about our frequency and how we guard our frequency, and let other people get involved with what we do. Very, very critical. You know what I'm saying? Because what happens is, there's a certain energy with this frequency that can ride me from here to the dirty south. Money, holes, and clothes. I can bounce around. Money, holes, and clothes. Money, holes, and clothes. Money. This is how the devil was able to get to you in the movie The Matrix when you saw Mr. Smith popping up in people. That's because all of them people was on the exact same frequency.
That's right.
This is how the devil can be everywhere and nowhere at once. No matter where you at, I could be laying in the cut. It's a nigga that want to get paid, that they can ride that vibrational frequency bouncing off of people until they get my ass. That's how they do that shit.
That's right.
Jeez, let's be clear. All right? So what you got to do is try to raise your vibrational frequency as much as you can. It's hard shit to do. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta systematically do it. If all of a sudden, if you're a junkie and just decide you want to go clean and just change your frequency, your ass will die. You know what I'm saying? From the withdrawal. So you have to plan ahead. You have to mentally change your frequency so that can secrete that shit into your body to prepare you for what's about to come. Like, damn, in 30 days, I'm going to stop drinking. In 30 days, you really have to ride that frequency. You know what I'm saying? Also, you ever be walking with somebody and your feet start walking in sequence together and shit?
Yeah.
That's you linking on to somebody else's frequency. And it can be good or bad. You ever be around a nigga who's just positive? Oh, damn, this nigga always on some positive shit. And when you get around that person, male or female, you feel like, damn, I want to do some positive shit too. And then you got people who are negative, but they have very strong vibrations and can have your ass out on the corner selling drugs. But they ass ain't out on the corner selling drugs. Figure that shit out? Vibrations. Very, very strong. You can hang out with a whole bunch of white people at your job, and you don't know how this shit happened, but all of a sudden, you start laughing like them. Right? So you catch yourself. Hanging out with fucking white people. It's a vibrational frequency. 10 people thinking the same way, if you're not strong enough, you can get sucked into that shit. So what they doing with the machine world, with this hip-hop shit is, through magazines, this is what I call a machine world, magazines, radio, television, all of iPod, all of them machines that we stay plugged into, they all sending out that signal. Money, holes, and clothes, get paid, bitches ain't shit, but hoes and tricks. All of that. They sending that out, and if you're not strong enough, you just wind up with that shit. It's real, you gotta guard your frequency. Raise your vibration as much as you can, because that's what they're after. Your whole, they are renting out your entire thought process. Every single thought you have, they want to in on that shit. That's why you see ads everywhere, because they don't want you to have a minute to yourself at all. And if you think about it, you're always busy. You're too busy to do this, that, TV on, radio's on, because somebody is renting that space. If you ain't gonna use it, shit, somebody might as well rent it. And that's what's going on. That's why we stuck into this shit, and we don't realize why we stuck into this shit. This is why. And they sending out that signal 24 hours, 7 days a week. You barely have a minute to yourself. To, you know what I'm saying, to get your think on and shit like that. So I wanted to add that. Also, I wanted to hold up this book for the camera. Got that? Mm-hmm. It's my man Dasheen's book right here. Dasheen, stand up, brother. It's his book right here. Give me a hand. This shit is science fiction for the hood. When he told me he wrote a book, because you know everybody write a book and it's usually bitches, niggas, this, that, how much drugs I can sell, this and that. So when a brother from the hood wrote some science, this is science fiction shit, this shit is good. I'm like on page 100. He just came, I don't want to give him away, he just came out of the hospital, he's starting to fuck cops up. So it's a real good book called The Roofle, and y'all gotta support this because not a lot of young black brothers is on this kind of shit. Niggas is writing books about nonsense. You know what I mean? So this is, I wanted to plug this in. I definitely didn't want to forget this because I thought it was critical. All right, I need to do just a little bit of reading and then I'm gonna get out of your way. This brother Rashid, A.A. Rashid, I don't know, a lot of people might have this book already. It's called Swords. And you see words that's in the middle of the two S's on the sides. And that tongue is a sword. Very, very deep, brother. Very, very. Because he's breaking down the power of these words and how we use these words to manifest things. Because you know, thought is nothing but goddamn, or matter is nothing but crystallized thought. You think the shit and shit come in. So I wanted to read a few joints from what he had to say because I thought it was real, real critical. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Everybody all right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Alright, we masters allegorically liken the tongue to the sword in the same manner in which the ancient masters did in efforts to display the life and death and seriousness of its use and abuse.
Check.
Alright, these words we're using, and most of the rapper got what, a 15-word vocabulary? Player, hoe, pimp, nah I mean, that's a word. Nah I mean. They all say the same shit. But the use of certain words creates this reality. We're all using the same words. We're all using, you know what I'm saying? If you in hip hop, they all got 15, 20 word vocabulary. And they bring it into manifestation, this so-called physical reality. We are not physical beings. We are here for a little while. We're on a goddamn human, this is a human experience. We're spiritual. We know this, so we just passing by. For them, there ain't nowhere to go. This is it. They are material, third-dimensional beings. So it would make sense for them to keep y'all niggas rhyming about third-dimensional shit. Your cars, your rims, because this shit creates an envelope over the planet. The same thought stream, the same rims, my ice. You can't listen to an MC today and 30 seconds into his shit, he talking about his house, his cars, how much business he got, how much ice he wearing. Period.
How many niggas he killed?
How many niggas he done killed? Ain't killed one white person. Not one.
Ain't no Nat Turners in this room.
No motherfucking Nat Turners, but they quick to tell you how many niggas they done wasted. They quick to tell you. You know what I'm saying? So that's very, very critical. Because, and see, all that throwback shit got us looking back. You know what I'm saying? Put your throwbacks on, and we started looking back. Because the planet is moving into the fourth dimension. We know this. We feel it. We may not be able to explain this shit, and we feel it. We feel motherfuckers waking up. I got niggas in my hood waking up that I thought would sleep their entire life. You know how, see, for us, when a dolphin approaches us, because the dolphin is using its full brain, we appear asleep to the dolphin. The dolphin views us as sleep, because we only use 10%. This is how certain niggas in the hood, I view them as sleep. And they fall. Niggas is waking up and they don't know why they waking up. I got niggas calling me, asking me healthy questions. This nigga. Hold on. But I'm loving it. Because we moving forward. You can't stop what we do. You know what I'm saying? That's why I put this shit on the cover like this. We the ones who built the pyramids, we the same motherfucker. Get used to me, I'm gonna be here. If you destroy hip hop, we gonna mutate in some other shit. You cannot kill this energy of who we are. You can try. We gonna lose a few in the battle, but you know, that's the way that shit is. All right. A couple of other things that he said that I thought was real critical. Vibrations are quantifiable facts bound to the numeric laws and principles. And this is why certain sound patterns are given numeric equivalents. Each sound has a number to it. You know what I'm saying? Each sound has a number, and each sound hits a certain chakra, a certain way. I had a sister send me an article, and it was real deep. It was called, like, a rapper's trying to kill me. My brother Mike gave it to me. And what she explained in it was that certain chakras hit, certain sounds hit certain chakras. So if the heart chakra is love, the beat could have, you know, a sound that hits you in the heart. But let's say the lyrics hit you in the goddamn root chakra. So you got the love and you got violence. You have a love for violence. When you blend them together, that's a science. That's a science. You know what I'm saying? So they do that kind of shit. Then with those who understand the importance of sound, the seven basic sounds and the mixture of them sounds. This is why you can hear a Dr. Dre track, and the shit is a powerful track. You can't ignore it, and you start saying bitches ain't shit, chicks, because the track hits you somewhere that makes you open up to that shit. Dre is so powerful with his beats that if he had some conscious MCs, he would still be a goddamn great producer. But he want to push that filth. We was talking earlier, not to get off the subject, about stealing ideas. I was saying how I had wrote something that wound up on Naughty by Nature's album and shit. That's a science, all right? They're not creating anything. We the only ones creating. And if I can steal your song and make $10 million, and you sue me, and I got to give you $1 million, I'm still ahead in the game.
Right.
And they do that on a mass level. Steal a whole bunch of shit. Some niggas ain't even gonna sue. The ones who do sue, we settle, and they get paid, but I get paid, and I ain't have no originality whatsoever. Car companies do that. But hey, listen, man, this car has a default. And they bring in their experts and be like, well, how many people gonna die?
Exactly.
They be like, about 100? How much are we standing to make? 100 million? Kill them. The ends justify the means. All right, so let's be clear with that. What I want to do now, yes?
They did that with the iPod recently. They
Oh,
already calculated how many gonna return it, how many gonna break. How
right.
They make the money anyway.
They're gonna make their money anyway. So it's really no big deal for them. Your life is shit, chicken shit. It don't even exist. So what I want to do now, because I didn't do this last time, I want to take a question and answer. Let's do a question and answer. No questions? Yes, sister in the back.
Oh, come on, brother, like that. Just considering how talking about words and energy, I would just like to tap on Foxy Brown.
Okay.
When Foxy Brown spit in that man's face in the 90s, it was probably 10 years to the date. Now she can't hear. So I just want to know, did someone put her name in a pot? Meaning, you know, what you put out there, because we know she's very arrogant.
Yes,
I
yes,
do music,
yes.
very arrogant back in the days. But this deafening of the ear is a very humbling experience. And she did a press conference crying to God to now save me.
And she down with Def Jam. Just throwing it out there. No pun intended. Just throwing it out there.
Physics.
You know what I'm saying? Listen, when you put a vibration out, you gotta be careful. Because the shit only know you. You the creator of the shit. Shit fucking come back. If it's a negative energy, it's looking, if it don't hit its goddamn target, shit is looking to come back home. So be careful with the shit you put out. Yes, sir.
Same thing with Little Kim. She locked up.